Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. This video is part of the Stamp Around UK video hop, so there will be a list to everyone else taking part in the description for this video. Please do click and check them all out. Our theme for this month is geometry, so I had to go with 3D, and when I was shopping recently I found these small Toblerone chocolate bars that are 35 grams, so they are quite neat, and thought I would make a triangular box, and I'm actually going to use these as Christmas name holders, place names. What do you call them? Yeah, you know what I mean. So Isla is my niece, so I'm going to make one for Ewan, my nephew. My name will probably be the longest one, so I will just obviously have my name going right to the end and maybe have a little bit less of the holly and sprigs on there. Talking of which, these are from an upcoming die set called Magical Meadow dies. Comes as part of a bundle, or you can buy them separately, with Magical Meadow. So there are some dies that coordinate with the stamps, and there are some that are standalone. I've used standalone ones, this one, and that one. Okay, so trying to keep this brief, I will crack on and make Ewan's one. See, the thing is, once I put their name on them, they're safe. I won't eat the chocolate. Problem is that I need to buy more chocolate to make the rest of them. They might not be safe. So this piece of card measures 4 1/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. I'm going to score this on the short side at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, and then 3 3/4. Okay, and that gives me a tab at the end. And then on the long side, I'm going to score that at 3/8 of an inch on both sides. Okay, so 3/8 of an inch there. All right, that is our scoring done. And I need my ruler and a pencil, and I am going to, or what I could do is use my grid mat. If I turn this over to inches, like so, I can just line that up there. Where's my score lines? Right, let's try that again. Just line that up with a straight line and come in at 1/4 of an inch from either side of the score lines. Okay, so my score lines there, 1/4 of an inch, score lines there, 1/4 of an inch. As I say, you could use a ruler. This is just quicker. Okay, so lining that back up, I've got 1/4 of an inch, 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 and 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't have to be too precise. I just wanted my edges to be quite neat and uniform. Okay, that's the only reason. So, having those in place, bringing my snips, I am going to, let me just check that you can see this properly. I'm going to cut from my score line to that pencil mark into the corner of the score lines there, join that up with that one there. Okay, and we do that all the way along, and then just take a little wedge out there, and that does not have to be uniform because that's just my little tab for gluing. No one's going to see it. So snip, snip, snip. And there we go. Just one more to do. There to there. Alright, now you will still have little bits of pencil marks because your lines will be longer than where you chopped it. They could be on display, so we want to just take them off. Right, so that's that. We can burnish our score lines, and you absolutely definitely want to add your designer series paper before you assemble this one. Okay, and if there are any little raggy bits, you can tidy them off. Score, burnish along those score lines, and there, easy peasy. Okay, I have 3 pieces of designer series paper. They all measure 4 3/4 inches by 1 inch, which means, of course, that you can get enough pieces for 2 of these boxes from 1 sheet of the Regal's designer series paper. Don't think I mentioned that this is real red that I am using. So just gluing those on there. Can't wait to see what everybody else creates on this theme. I think I might have gone easy with this. I hope somebody's made some fabulous geometrical patterns on a card. That would be some inspiration. Okay, and you could probably take more time and make sure that they're all nice and straight. Ewan won't mind, he'll just think about the chocolate inside. Okay, so add some glue to that tab. Do kind of want to get it quite close to the corner and the edge. And if you have a little piece of card that you've already die cut from, you can use that as a little bit of a spreader to make sure it doesn't ooze out too much. And then you're folding that over to line up those edges nice and neatly. You can then use your bone folder to give it a bit of a press from the inside. Okay. I will crack on with my decoration. I've used the Alphabest stamp set to personalise them, and I've already stamped most of them. So there is an outline stamp there that I used with real red, and then each of the letters, and I do them that way because of the way the punch works. So let me just pop that in there. And that is why I do it that way, so that I can just punch that one, slide it up, punch the next one, slide it up, punch that one, swing it around, and I can punch from the other side too. Easy peasy. Right, so my glue should have set. As I said, I've already done some die cutting, and Managed to swill some of those little red ones when I've been mucking about. Right, so let me just put my ink pad away. I have got my join there, so that's going to be the bottom. Actually going to put a treat in because it just makes the box a little bit more sturdy when you are gluing things to the front. So fold those over, okay, but I then need that corner to come out. Find my snips were the easiest way to do that. There we go, it's closed. Easy peasy. So just one over the other, and then you've got one corner that you need to bring out like that. A little bit of the wrapping peeking out there, just poked it back in. There we go, nice and neat. Right, where was my, oh jings, I've made such a good job of joining them, you can hardly tell. Is that it? No, that's it there. Okay, that's going to be the back. Right, I need to trim a bit of this off. I'm just going to trim it there. Add a little bit of glue on the back. And this is where it helps to have something inside it to press that down against, like so. And I'm just gonna, oops, pop them on actually. Maybe a bit more glue on that bit, Heather. Don't be so mean with it. There we go. Now, which one's the U and which one was the N? Oh, do you know what? If I can't tell, he won't. E. U. We do like a vowel in our Scottish names. E-U-A-N. There we go, just to add on our holly leaves and our berries, and then we'll be done. So holly leaf number 1. Let's pop that along there. Number 2, we will overlap with that sprig, and then we have 3 little berries, so I'm just going to add 3 little spots of glue and try and get these little things on there. I think maybe my take your pick with the putty. Did I set it right way round and a wrong way round, but I can't tell the difference. Maybe my glasses might help. Oops, I've got a bit too much putty there, but never mind. I need to undo that so it's not putting too much pressure on. Pick that up, pop it on my glue. Pick up another one, pop it on my glue. Glue might come through. Come on. Oh, this one doesn't want to play. Let's just grab another one. And hope there's enough glue there still. Press them down. There is a little bit of glue come through, so there's a tiny little hole on there. And then my final bit was to add a little bit of Wink of Stella just on each of those 3 berries. Berries left over. There we go. I have 2 ready made for Christmas. And just another 5 to go. I hope you've enjoyed this. As I mentioned earlier, please do click on the description for this video. You'll find links to everyone else taking part in the Stamp Around UK video hop. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to click on the subscribe button. There will be a link to my blog in the description for this video with the measurements and with links to the products if you would like to buy some. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, take care. Bye bye.